Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am Gregory Dunton. Thank you for subscribing if you are new. And in today's video, we about to get a little deep. That's why I'm got my recliner back and my feet up, and I'm about to talk to y'all about something. When it comes to finding somebody special, or quote unquote, finding the love of your life and all that kind of stuff, we tend to forget to look at the heart. We tend to forget to look at how the person is, how the personality is, and all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of times people make the same mistake when it comes to finding somebody, and that is they look at somebody and they pick and choose what they like about them, and they pick and choose what they don't like about them, which is okay. Yes, you can do that, but when it comes to loving somebody, when it comes to having somebody special in your life, you have to accept people's flaws a lot of times as well. You have to accept the things that you don't like about them, because the things you don't like about a person is possible to get over. Just like it's so easy to find the great things about a person, you can also get over the things that you don't like about a person, because the things you don't like about a person may be easy to work on in a sense, and it also could be manageable, as in you can help them fix that about themselves, that you can help them fix what they don't like about themselves, and you can help them fix or help make better the things that you don't necessarily feel comfortable about with them. Like, in a sense, like you can help them make you feel comfortable about their flaws. Because again, I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday about when people date and when people get in a relationship. They get in the relationship and then they tend to forget like what got them there. They tend to forget what brought them together. They tend to forget what made the connection happen. And I'm going to be the first one to say, because I've been through this before, to get to know a person, it's intellect first. Voice communication, voice interaction, mind stimulation. You have to get to know those parts about a person in order to fall in love with them, or to like them, or to even be attracted to them. Because a lot of times people just look at the physical. The physical is not everything. Physical attraction isn't everything, because you can be so physically attracted to somebody, and next thing you know, the intellect isn't there. Because the intellect is what pulls you to a person. The intellect, it pulls you on a communication level to where you can feel like you can vibe with them and interact with them in certain ways that you can't with other people. Because like with friends, for example, people have friends because their friends communicate with them like certain people can't. So when it comes to love, you have to do necessary things. You have to go through the hard work. And I say hard work because people say it's hard. People say it's too much to just sit down and talk to somebody. People say it's too much to start over, getting to know their lifestyle, getting to know the things they like and what they don't like. And yes, it's baby steps. I get it. But the thing about it is, you have to do that. You have to take the necessary steps to realize, do you really like this person? Do you consider them a person that you can love for the next couple years or next decade or whatever? You have to take those necessary steps to find out what's real. Because love is real, but love does not have a look, color, certain situation, whatever. Love and a relationship and that is a feeling. That is a choice that we have for the next person. Because who's to say you might get with somebody and it can be the most influential person in the world, but you're not looking at them for their title. You're not looking at them for what they do and what they can do for other people. You're looking at them for what they can do for you. You're looking at them for what they can bring to the table heart wise. Like, and a lot of people always say this, like, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. People say that a lot. But again, when they say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, they're not going by looks. And also, to me, it doesn't have to do with food either. You don't have to feed a man to make him fall in love with you. But get to know a man, get to know a woman, get to know their background, get to know what got them to where they are today. Get to know what made them who they are as a man and as a woman, because that is when you'll really find out, are you really connected with that person? Is that person for you? Is that the person that God has for you? Is that the person that God has for your life? Maybe just for the moment. You never know. We never know this stuff. But when it comes to love, all I'm saying is that we have to take the necessary steps, because you can say that you love a person. You can say you have feelings for a person. You can say that you like somebody. But do you really like them? Do you really like all of them? Or do you just like certain pieces of them? Because we can like certain pieces of them, but then miss out on the most important part of what makes them who they are. And if you're just looking for what you like about a person, you're looking for physical. I could be wrong, but nine times out of 10, if a man and a woman instantly get together, it could be because it's physical, but not all the time. It could be intellect. Some people's minds, they click to the point where they instantly fall in love with the mind. They fall in love with the mindset, but not the physical. Or they instantly fall in love with the physical and not the mindset. But again, you can't do that. You have to accept a person for everything that's about them. You have to accept a person for everything that they stand for. If you truly want to be with that person, if you truly want to like that person or get to know them, accept all of them. Because I've been through it enough where having a situation and I come across people and they're around for a couple of months or a year or however the case may be, and then they tend to lose sight of what really brought them around. What brought me to them. What brought them to me. Because people always somehow or another find some sort of excuse to ditch out and leave when you're looking for something and you're focusing on something that you want. But then when you find it, is it enough? And yes, when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships, yes, we tend to get greedy. But at the same time, we can't do that. We have to just accept what is a lot of times. We have to accept how a person is sometimes, because when you do that, you're real with them and they're real with you. Like, there's no way around it. You can't do love halfway. You can't do like halfway, and you can't do relationship halfway. It has to be all or nothing. It has to be something that builds up. It's like a video game. We go to the next level, till you beat the final boss. A relationship is like the final boss in a sense, like marriage and all kind of stuff, because the final boss is you beating the things that you didn't like about a person, or them beating the things that they didn't like about you, or you guys working together and beating the things as a couple that necessarily didn't work in the beginning that you fell in love with now. Because I know that when it comes to building a connection with somebody, yes, it's not easy, because we look at the shell of a person. We look at what's on the outside. But that's where we get it wrong. We can't look at that at first sight. We have to look at the heart of a person. We have to look at what comes from the heart and what comes out of their mouth from the heart. And we have to look at how the person thinks about how they handle their own situation, or how they might handle your situation. We have to take all of that into account, because that is when you'll know when you'll find the person for you. that is when you'll know that you've built a connection with somebody that can possibly last like maybe a lifetime, or even if it is temporary, at least you took the necessary steps to realize that you know what you want and that you know what you like and what you don't like. But also too, when you like something about somebody, just because you don't like something about somebody, that doesn't mean you have to go find something different in somebody else while they're still around. If there's something that you love about somebody, okay, cool. But if you feel like there's a deal breaker or this is not gonna work or whatever, okay, leave them. Leave them alone. Stop wasting their time. Leave them alone to where they can find somebody who's for them. Because when you keep them around while you're still trying to find what you want, you're cheating yourself first, but you're cheating them as well, because you're not giving them the opportunity to find out what it is to have somebody special in their life, what it is for them to love somebody, what it is for them to feel love from somebody else. But moral of the story is that when it comes to love, it's not how a person looks, it's the heart of a person. Love is the heart. Like, it's coming from the heart. Being real, that's coming from the heart. Nothing is physical. It's physical, but that's not the main focus. And I'm hope I'm making sense in this video, because a lot of people need to hear this, because I'm telling you, I just got into this discussion yesterday with a couple people, and it's very true. People rather have love come easy. People would rather have a connection so easy, and that's why they look at physical. But you have to sit down and get to know a person first. Go to a park. Feed the birds. Feed the ducks. Sit by some water at the beach. Do something where it's just y'all two and there's mind stimulation coming. Like, coming out. Like, because if you just focus on Netflix and chill, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Relationships and love is not about Netflix and chill. It's about building a foundation with somebody, finding somebody who's potentially for you. And it's not even about finding them. The person can just walk into your life or roll into your life. In my case, roll into your life like nothing ever happened. And next thing you know, you're like, wow, this person seems pretty cool. And that's a big step for you to accept somebody who has flaws and able to look past that, because, again, you love all of them. You don't love and like just parts of them. Because when you find that you love and like all of them, they're going to like and love you that much more, all of you in return. I hope you guys like this video. Share this video to anybody that you know. Big things coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Share this video. This is a big message that a lot of people get misunderstood when it comes to love and relationships and all kinds of stuff. But again, this is just my opinion. A lot of people may not think like me, but I hope you guys have a great weekend. Today is Sunday. I have another video for you guys coming soon. Kind of like what I'm talking about in this video, but it's something totally different. But hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy y'all summer. I will see you guys soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you for the support.